Once Euro Tyler's back with my WWF Survivor Series 95 review. Getting close to the end of the 1995 year review. 3 to go. One left for WWF and 2 more for WCW. So that'll be World War III and Starrcade. And 1 more would be the 5th in your house. Anyways, here we go. This is the Survivor Series review, obviously. This was a way better show, let's be honest. This was probably the best show of 95. That's not saying a whole lot because this year was terrible. And let's hope this can be one take, not 2 takes, or 19 takes, or whatever. November 19th at the at the U.S. Air Arena in Landover, Maryland. Although this was supposed to be Washington, D.C., but whatever. Anyways, let's get on to the show. The main event is Diesel versus Bret Hart because of what happened at the last show, the 4th in your house, which was regarded as the worst, which it was. We start out with a 4-on-4 Survivor Series elimination match. The Bonnie Donnas of Skip, Red Ranford, Dr. Tom Pritchard, and a newly healed 1-2-3 Kid, because on the Go Home Raw before this, the 1-2-3 Kid turned on Razor Ramon in a match against Sid. Defeats the underdogs of Marty Jannetty, Hakushi, Barry Horowitz, and Bob Holly. Now the order of eliminations. Let's just get to this. So, Tom Pritchard was eliminated by Bob Holly, then Bob Holly was eliminated by Skip, and then Hakushi was eliminated by Roy Ford, who I think that's Louis Sapacoli. And then Louis was eliminated by Barry Hart. Rand Ford was eliminated by Barry Horowitz, and then Barry Horowitz was eliminated by the 1-2-3 Kid, and then Skip was eliminated by the 1-2-3 Kid. It came down, or Marty Jannetty, my bad. And it came down to Marty Jannetty and the 1-2-3 Kid, and the sole survivor was the 1-2-3 Kid. He eliminated him. This was just a way to make 1-2-3 Kid look good. Yeah. Yep, it was a fine Survivor Series match. And this led to, Sid or Razor and the 1-2-3 Kids get this feud continuing. Jesus Christ. I get a 6 out of 10. And then we get another 4-on-4 elimination Survivor Series match. I'll talk about more Survivor Series reviews in the month of November. You know it. The 4 that we talk about is 1990, which is significant because it was the debut of The Undertaker. 91, where Undertaker won the world title. 2012, where we saw the debut of The Shield. And 2017. Okay. This is a Women's Survivor Series elimination match. There's 4 of them, like in 1997, which that was, the less I talk about that, the better, my bad. Bertha Faye, oh god, I'm gonna suck at this. Achi Khan, Tamale Wildly, Wednesday, I suck at these names, sorry. And Lansbury Oscar. No, not the one you think of right now. This is a different woman. Defeats Alundra Braze and some other Japanese women. I'm not going to pronounce the others, so yeah. Not good. Just a 1. Yeah. Just a 1. I'm not going through the eliminations in this match because I can't pronounce none of the participants. But the, Ashley Khan was the sole survivor in this match. Yeah. Anyways, Goldust defeats Bam Bam Bigelow. This is Bam Bam Bigelow's last match in the WWF. He would never come back to the WWF after this. Not during the invasion angle. Never again. What a downfall for Bam Bam Bigelow in the WWF. Losing to a football player at the worst WrestleMania earlier this year, and he's in the mid-card fighting Goldust. Just not a great match. A 2. Ugh. Anyways, then we get a unique Survivor Series elimination match of the dark side of The Undertaker, Savio Vega fought to the future Rikishi, and Henry O'Godwin. I'll talk about that. Anyways, they defeat the Royals of King Mabel, Jerry Lawler, IC Gagam, and Hunter Hearst Helmsley. By the way, yes, I'm wearing a Triple H shirt. It's interesting that the Dark Side group. It's Undertaker, Savio Vega, Henry O'Godwin, and fought to the BSK members. That's a unique team there. Also, this was when The Undertaker donned the Phantom Mask. Anyways, the eliminations are Jerry Lawler was eliminated by The Undertaker, then Isaiah was eliminated by The Undertaker, and then Hunter Helmsley was eliminated by The Undertaker. So Undertaker eliminated 3 out of the 4 were Royals, and then Mabel eliminated himself by a count-out. So it was a clean sweep. So yeah. Yeah, decent Survivor Series match. This led to Undertaker versus King Mabel at the 5th In Your House in a casket match. So yeah. Here's 6.5. It was a fine match. I like how Jerry Lawler wants to tax on out when Undertaker said that. It's like, no, we're sacrificing you to The Undertaker. Yeah, back joke. It's the ministry thing. Anyways, then we get the last 4-on-4 Survivor Series elimination match. This is a weird Survivor Series elimination match. It's faces and heels teaming up against other faces and heels. Does that make any sense to you? Anyway, Shawn Michaels, Ahmed Johnson, his first match in WWF. Ahmed Johnson, that is. The British Bulldog and Psycho Sid. They defeat Yokozuna, Owen Hart, Razor Ramon, and Shane Douglas. Weird elimination match. Eliminations that were Shane Douglas was eliminated by Shawn Michaels. And then Sid was eliminated by Razor Ramon thanks to Shawn Michaels. They reenact the Survivor Series 94 spot with Shawn, Razor Ramon, and Sid. And then, of course, Razor ducks and Shawn inadvertently hit Sid. And Shawn's like, fuck it. He's a heel. And then Razor Ramon was eliminated by the British... Owen Hart was eliminated by Ahmed Johnson. And then Razor Ramon was eliminated by the British Bulldog. And then finally, Yokozuna was eliminated by Ahmed Johnson. So, Bulldog, Ahmed Johnson, and Shawn Michaels, one of the most lopsided teams, were the survivors. It was an interesting match. But I don't like the idea of faces and heels teaming up against other faces and heels. It's just like more recent ones, like in 2016, 2017, 2018, where they do Raw and SmackDown. They have to have faces and heels teaming up, and it's always infighting between like Shane Douglas and Razor Ramon and Shawn and Sid. I don't like that idea. But it was the best Survivor Series match of the night. Shockingly, a 7. And then we get the main event, a no disqualification match for the WWF Championship. Bret Hart defeats Diesel to win the WWF Championship. There's only like 6 matches on this card, but hey, it's fine. So yeah, Bret Hart wins the WWF Championship for the 3rd time. Yeah, he won in 92 against Ric Flair. And WrestleMania 10 he won it again. And this is his 3rd one. Yeah. And the other 2 were in 97. Like, he won the Final 4, which we'll go back to that. And, SummerSlam 95, which would be his last run with the WWF Championship. Diesel was not that... He was an okay champion. He had the great match with Shawn Michaels. And the matches with Bret were good. So I can't say it was bad. Well, besides Mabel from SummerSlam 95. Blech! That match sucked. Bart Simpson's shorts. So yeah. But I gotta say this: Viscera is way better than Omos. So let's just be honest here. Like later on in his career, but let's just, yeah. Um, I give it an 8 out of 10, the best match on the night. And then Diesel snaps and hit the jackknife of Bret Hart twice, so the real Diesel is back. Right near the end of his run in the WWF, by the way. Because after the current call, he went to WCW with Holland, as well as Scott Hall, to form the NWO at Bash at the Beach 96, which we'll probably get to that soon. Yeah. This was actually a good show. Only 2 stinkers. And that's basically it. So, I get a shocker to say, a 7 out of 10. It's because this show was infinitely better than the 5th In Your House, my bad. And the rest, like WrestleMania 11, SummerSlam 95, King of the Ring 95. You know, those were bad. We're getting close to the end, by the way. World War III will be up tomorrow, perhaps. I'll do the Wrestling Dumpster Fires next month, because I don't think I'm going to get this. I'll probably do it next month with that. I keep delaying that, but I want to save it for next month, for November. So yeah, I'll save all that for next month. So yeah, this is the only video you're going to do. Today's my father's birthday, by the way. And I'll do my World War III review, and I'll do ECW Anarchy Rules as well on that day also. So yeah, like this video, comment down below. If you're new to this channel, subscribe, and 3 to go for 1995. We're getting done in November, because October is almost up. Whatever. Bye.